are going to solve one JEE mains quadratic equation question. So the question is, let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation x square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. If an is equal to alpha to the power of n minus beta to the power of n, for all n is greater than or equal to 1, then the value of a10 minus 2a8 divided by 2a9 is equal to what? So guys, what matters in this question is how you understand the question, how you interpret it, how we use the information matters a lot in this question. How we use the information, how you are gonna interpret it, how you are gonna execute it, those things are very important and that matters a lot in this question. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to solve this expression. I'm going to solve this expression using this relationship. I can do like that now because I know an is equal to alpha to the power of n minus beta to the power of n. So I can solve this expression using this particular relationship. So what is this expression? a10 minus 2a8 divided by 2a9. What will be the value of a10? If your an is equal to alpha to the power of n minus beta to the power of n, then your a10 will be nothing but alpha to the power of 10 minus of beta to the power of n. It's kind of obvious thing now guys, using this relationship only I'm saying. Because your an is equal to alpha to the power of n minus beta to the power of n. So your a10 will be alpha to the power of 10 minus beta to the power of 10, where your n becomes 10. That's all, very simple. Then minus of 2 into a8. a8 will be nothing but alpha to the power of 8 minus beta to the power of 8, just by using this same relationship, divided by 2 into a9. a9 will be alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power of 9. This is what you will get when you simplify this expression using this particular relationship, okay? As your an is equal to alpha to the power of n minus beta to the power of n. Now guys, try to solve your numerator. Solving a numerator means just try to simplify it. Try to open this bracket, expand this, and that is something I mean by your solving a numerator. Solving a numerator means simplify your numerator. Just open the brackets. That means multiply this minus 2 with the inside expression. So when I do like that, when I solve your numerator, I will getting the same expression as alpha to the power of 10 minus beta to the power of 10. Then minus of 2 into alpha to the power of 8 will be nothing but minus 2 into alpha to the power of 8. Then minus of 2 into minus of beta to the power of 8 will be nothing but plus 2 beta to the power of 8. Correct now? Then divided by 2 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power 9. This is what you will get when you solve this numerator, because alpha to the power of 10 minus beta to the power of 9 I wrote here. Then minus of 2 into alpha to the power of 8, that is minus 2 alpha to the power of 8. Minus of 2 into minus of beta to the power of 8, minus into minus plus into, plus 2 beta to the power of 8, divided by 2 alpha to the power of 9 minus beta 2 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power of 9. Now guys, I will rub this because this is not needed now. Because we arrived at a new expression now. So we don't need this particular expression. Now guys, in this expression, I'm going to focus on your numerator. When I focus on your numerator, I'm going to use your regrouping terms method. That's a factorization technique now. So here I'm going to use your regrouping terms method. That means for the first two terms, I will have alpha. For the second two terms, I will have expression in terms of beta. Okay? So I will say what I'm saying. I will say what I mean. Here, we are having alpha to the power of 10 and here we are having minus 2 alpha to the power of 8. I will take it as one group. Okay, va? So when I do like that, I will get the same numerator as alpha to the power of 10 minus 2 alpha to the power of 8. Then minus beta to the power of 10 plus of 2 beta to the power of 8. What I did is a very simple matter, guys. It's a very simple matter. Just I took your regrouping terms method, that's a factorization technique. Using that, I took your alpha to one side, beta to one side. Okay, so alpha to the power of 10 minus 2 into alpha to the power of 8. This part, then next two terms are minus beta to the power of 10 plus beta to the 2 into beta to the power of 8. This is in terms of alpha, this is in terms of a beta. Just as segregated. For the first part, alpha, second part, beta. You know these things already. Now, divided by 2 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power 9. Now I will rub this. Okay, now I will rub this. So as I told to use your regrouping terms method, then of course I will take common in first two terms. I will take your some term in your second two terms. Okay, I mean when I take this as a first group, I will take one common term. When I take this as second group, I will take one common term. That's the factorization method. I don't need to say these things, okay? So when I factorize your numerator, I will get what I can take here, alpha to the power of 10 minus 2 alpha to the power of 8. I think you can take your alpha to the power of 8 common. Then you will be getting it as alpha square minus 2. Then in these two terms, what can I take common? Minus of beta to the power of 10 plus 2 beta to the power of 8. What can I take common? This is minus, guys. This is minus. So minus beta to the power of 10 minus plus 2 beta to the power of 8. What you can take common is, I can take minus of beta to the power of 8 common. Correct now? I can take right? So yes, of course. Into beta square minus 2. Then divided by 2 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power of 9. This is what you will get when you take your common term in these first two terms and common term in these two terms. Purida? I hope you understand. For the first two terms, I took one term common. For the second two terms, I took one term common. That's the regrouping terms method. You know that things already. That's what I did now. Now guys, after this, what I'm going to do is, from now, it's not very easy to solve this particular expression. Of course, you itself know, from now, it's not very easy to solve this expression and it's not very easy to find out the value. Because guys, if you keep simplifying, you will again arrive at an expression such that it has alpha and beta and you can't get the answer. If you keep simplifying, again you will be getting the expression where your alpha and beta are there. If your alpha and beta are there, how will I find the answer, man? How will I find the answer? So, what I need to do is, I'm going to write this alpha square minus 2, this beta square minus 2 as some other term. How can I do that? Think. I'm going to write this alpha square minus 2 and beta square minus 2 as some other term. So, basically, you may ask one thing. In the question they given, let alpha and beta the roots of the equation x square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. What is the use of this equation? Did they give that hint? Did they give that particular part to make the question bigger? Of course not, guys. You may think they are given alpha and beta the roots of this equation. What is there? What's the need of giving that? Think about it. Are they giving it to make the question bigger? Of course not. There is some need to give that. Okay? That need you need to find. That's itself an hint. They are given alpha and beta the roots of this equation. If alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, then I would say that your x can take values of alpha and beta. Correct now? If alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, then I would say that your alpha and beta can take the that means your x can take values of alpha and beta, because that's a kind of obvious thing, and that is something we mean by roots. So your x can take values of alpha and beta. When your x takes the value of alpha, I will get the same equation of alpha square minus 6 alpha minus 2 is equal to 0. When your x takes the value of alpha, this is what the equation will be getting, because alpha is one of the root of this equation. That is alpha square minus 6 alpha minus 2 is equal to 0. That means your alpha square minus 2 is 6 alpha. That means your alpha square minus 2 is 6 alpha, because guys, just take your minus 6 alpha to the right hand side. It's like transposing. You know that method already, na? you can transpose this minus 6 alpha to the right hand side, then you will be getting minus 6 alpha changes to plus 6 alpha. So alpha square minus 2 is 6 alpha. Now when at x takes the value of beta, I will get the same equation as beta square minus 6 beta minus 2 is equal to 0. Then your value of beta square minus 2 will be nothing but 6 beta. Correct now? Correct now? Okay. When your x takes the value of beta, because your beta is also one of the root of the equation, I will get the same equation as beta square minus 6 beta minus 2 is equal to 0. Then I will say that your beta square minus 2 will be equal to 6 beta just by taking this minus 6 beta to the right hand side, transposing it to the right hand side. Okay, va? Now guys, why I need to find beta square minus 2 and alpha square minus 2 value? Why I need to find alpha square minus 2 as 6 alpha? Why I need to find beta square minus 2 as 6 beta? Because guys, in this expression, I am having alpha square minus 2, that is nothing but 6 alpha. I am having beta square minus 2, that is nothing but 6 beta. So I can put those values. So that is nothing but alpha to the power of 8 into alpha square minus 2. What is alpha square minus 2? That is 6 alpha into 6 alpha. Then minus of beta to the power of 8 into beta square minus 2 value is nothing but your 6 beta. Then divided by 2 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power of n. I will repeat once again guys. Just I found the value of beta square minus 2 and alpha square minus 2 just by using this hint. Okay. So that is why I use this particular hint given in the question. In order to find the value of beta square minus 2 and alpha square minus 2, that is nothing but your 6 alpha and 6 beta respectively. Okay. So I can write this term as 6 alpha, I can write this term as 6 beta. That's what I wrote now. Now I will rub this. I can also rub this because no needed now. We don't need it now. Now guys, in your numerator, just try to solve it. Solve it means just open your bracket. So alpha to the power of 8 into 6 alpha will be 6 into alpha to the power of 9. Then minus of beta to the power of 8 into 6 beta will be 6 into beta to the power of 9. Then divided by 2 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power of n. What I did is very simple thing guys. Just try to solve your numerator. Simplify it. Just open your bracket. Alpha to the power of n into 6 alpha will be 6 into alpha to the power of 9. Beta to the power of n into 6 beta will be 6 into beta to the power of 9. Now in the numerator, take your 6 common. When you do that, I will be getting the numerator as 6 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power of 9 divided by 2 into alpha to the power of 9 minus beta to the power of 9. Okay, va? Now I can cancel out this and this. That is alpha to the power of 9 and beta to the power of 9. So 6 by 2 is equal to 3 and that's the answer for this question. See guys. See here. 3 is the answer for this question because 6 by 2 is equal to 3. 6 by 2 is equal to 3. So see here. I told now how you interpret the question matters a lot in this question. So answer is 3. Don't care about the answer. It's all about whether you get that particular idea. Basically, I was just solving this expression. As usual by using this relationship. But after that, I was in a need to know some value of an expression. I was in a need to know the value of the expression. That is why I use this hint, that is alpha and beta, the roots of this equation. Using that, I found the values of alpha square minus 2 and beta square minus 2. So I simplified it as 6 alpha and 6 beta. Okay, I just use the hint. Guys, what matters is the idea. The idea is very, very important and you will get that when you solve more questions. So finally, you will get 6 into alpha to the power of n, beta to the power of n, 2 into alpha to the power of n, beta to the power of n, that is equal to 3. Why I did such things mean? So that you will be getting alpha to the power of 9 and beta to the power of 9 divided by alpha to the power of 9 and beta to the power of n, so that your alpha and beta terms will get cancelled. Your variables will get cancelled. If variables get cancelled, then of course you will be left out with the constant, that is 3. So that's all guys. I hope you guys would have enjoyed this question. That's all. Thank you. Make education simple.